Okay, let's get this started because I got a lot to say. Wait, hold on. Hey, what's up? I'm Dulce and welcome back to the channel. So, I have tea. I don't necessarily... Did I spill? I don't necessarily have tea, like new, like piping hot tea, but I have tea. So basically this video is going to be a combination of like the friendships that I've lost, the friendships that I have, and like how to make friends or how difficult it is to make friends nowadays. It's all just, yeah, you get the gist. We're gonna ignore that the Christmas tree is right over there. My roommate and I just haven't really gotten, around to it. You know, somebody has depression, somebody has anxiety, somebody's overwhelmed with like so much fucking work to do, and there's just no time in the day, you know what I mean? Anyways, move past that. So we're gonna talk about friendships. This is coming from me and like my handful of friends. Handful. I can literally, like if they were tiny human beings, I could fit them into my hand. I don't have a lot of friends. And I do attempt to make new friends. Don't get me wrong. I think I'm such a people person. Depends on the person. Like I'm funny, I got jokes for days. I'm mean, but like in a funny way. But if I get disrespected, then I mean in a rude way. You know what I mean? Counterbalance it. So I was a student worker for about a little over a year, I want to say. I worked at my university and I was a student assistant, and I made some friends, some, I guess, acquaintances, friends, whatever. And that was all fun and games. They were really nice. They're still like the like really nice people. Like they graduated now, so like they weren't even there anymore. I met two new people. My second, no wait, like halfway working there. And, I made like a kind of like a cute little friend group, like a clique. It was like the three of us. It was a trio, like Alvin, Simon, Theodore, whatever. Okay. Okay. I don't know how I can explain this without being bitchy and petty, but I think it's funny too at the same time. So I'm like, how do I say this? How do I not say it? You know what I mean? So we met when I first came into the office because I thought that, somebody else was going to be there. And when it was a different person, and I ended up scaring her. I remember that. And, we ended up talking like a few weeks later. I kept forgetting her name. And then I was introduced to somebody else. So, and I forgot her name too. I'm terrible at names. But eventually I got the hang of it. So we all started talking, and I was like, oh, okay, like these people are really cool. My first red flag when I met one of the girls was that she's Hispanic. There's nothing. Who am I to talk about Hispanics? Well, I am one to talk about Hispanics. Duh. Hello, look at me. I don't know how to say this in a way that it just happens, and I don't know how it happens, but it happens to me, and I've noticed it, and I've recognized the patterns. I don't get along with Spanish girls that aren't my family. Like Hispanic girls, Latinas, I can't, I don't know why. I don't get along with them, especially, no, I'm not gonna say like the certain type of ethnicity, because like no hate towards them at all. Like I'm like some of the people that I've met from that ethnicity, they're like the coolest, like they're really chill, laid back and whatever. But I can't maintain friendships with Latinas, with Hispanics, especially the girls, and I don't know why. I literally don't. It just like we're nice one minute, and the next like they just completely like cut me off, and I'm like, okay, what was the reason though?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason?
And so I didn't take into consideration my past experience with that. And I was like, oh, cool, a new little cute friend group. That's fine. No, I should have taken it as a red flag. But, my fault, live and learn. Either way, like we all worked together. We had like the same hours and everything. It was fun. We had like a little group chat called We Hate P. Davidson. Story for another day. Well, about a guy who joined and okay. Moving on. I'm a very mean person, and I'm very mean to my friends, but I say it with love. You know what I mean? Like there's no hate, there's no drama. I pick on my friends, and like, you know, they think it's funny. Like you always got to have that mean friend. That's me. I'm the mean friend. One of these girls was an extreme people pleaser. Again, another red flag. Oh my god. So when you get the aggressive one and the people pleaser together, that's not a good combination to begin with. That should have been like, you know, like stop. But you know, again, we didn't know. Like, I don't have any hate towards this girl. I really don't. Am I petty about the situation? Absolutely. Because it was, in my opinion, I think it was unfair how it ended. I saw her, and everything seemed fine, seemed normal. She seemed stressed out. And then the next morning, I woke up at like maybe like 9 or 10 or something. And I remember this clear as day. It was like 7 in the morning. And she sent me like a big ass paragraph. She rewrote the Constitution. It was so fucking big. She was like, "You've been making me feel bad for so long. Like, you take things too far, blah blah blah. Like I don't really feel comfortable giving being your friend. Like I gave you too many chances, this and that." And I was like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's run that back. Let's run that back real quick. When? What? Where? How? All of this, it just like hit me all at once, and I was so utterly confused. I was like, I didn't know that you were feeling this way, and I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. That wasn't my intention, and I did apologize, but I also said you could have told me. You know what I mean? What was I gonna be like? No, I'll treat you however I want. What the fuck is that? No. So when that happened, I was like, Jesus Christ. Didn't know. She's like, you want me to change, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't want you changing for nobody. Why are you gonna change for me? Make that make sense. I wouldn't want to change you. I think you're dope as fuck. I told the other girl what happened. That was in the friend group. And she was like, that's so weird. Like, why would she like say that all of a sudden, this and that? And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. That's just what happened. And then she was like, she didn't give off that vibe. And I was like, I know she didn't give off that vibe, but she's saying it now. So I'm like, she's like, what are you gonna do? Like if she forgives you, blah blah. And I was like, well, first of all, I can't trust her. I'm not gonna be friends with somebody that I can't trust and that is not willing to communicate with me or to talk to me when they're uncomfortable with something that I say. And then apparently I'm the bad guy. You know what I mean? For making jokes and for like, you know, being myself. I'm not gonna change myself in order to please somebody else. I'm the mean friend. I don't want to have to watch what I say. I don't want to have to feel like I'm, you know, walking on thin ice or having to like walk through what's it called, like eggshells or something, to make you feel comfortable. So yeah, that friend group ended. A couple, I think like a week after, maybe more, I got fired. I didn't necessarily get fired. I got laid off. So there's that. I did feel sad about it, but I'm over it. I don't consider myself a problematic person. I don't consider myself really like a drama person. I don't like thrive off of drama. But the drama before always seemed to find me and be attracted to me because I'd literally just be vibing. I'd just be living my life. And then all of a sudden, drama. And I was like, no, no, thank you. I mean, like, it keeps life interesting, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not looking for drama. Stop trying to throw drama in my life because that was crazy. Yeah, I have a lot of drama stories. Not a lot. I have some. Or maybe it's because, like, I'm delusional and I'm, like, replaying them in my head and I'm making them, like, way bigger and, like, way more significant than what it actually was. But you know what? That's a me problem. All you guys got to do is listen to the story times. That's all you got to do. What else? All right, making friends. In school, it's so easy to, like, become friends with the people that you see every single day. I feel I'm a really big believer in, like, you attract the right people. You just need to give it time. I'm very impatient. I don't want to wait a long time to make like a platonic soulmate. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I'd love to meet my platonic soulmate. You know how interesting that would be? You know how much fun we'd have? I hope she has a car and is able to drive. Or he. I don't really care. Them, whatever. I feel like having a platonic soulmate is like such a beautiful thing to have. And I really cannot wait to find mine. Like literally besties, like sisters. Like, oh, maybe that's my cousin though. Marlene, we need to talk. Yeah, you definitely attract the right people. And like, there are some people you can meet where the vibe is just like there. Like, you guys click instantly. And I absolutely love that. Like, there's no effort, there's no like work that needs to be put into maintain that friendship. It's just like there. I don't know, making friends is something that is so it's something that should come natural, but it isn't. It's like I feel like it's so hard and sacred to find a really good friend. At least one. Like you see people with like these groups of friends and I'm like, how? How are you doing that? What am I doing wrong? Like if you're that lucky to have like good people with good intentions, good hearts, and like they genuinely want the best for you and they support you and they motivate you and everything, keep them around, hold on to them. But we also have to remember that people change and they grow and that they evolve as well. So it's not fair to stay in that same place. And if you guys still manage to click, then that's great. But if you guys also end up managing to fall off, then all you gotta do is just wish them the best. There shouldn't be any like hate or negativity or anything really. There should just be like you fell off and you're doing your thing. I'm doing my thing. Peace and love. You shouldn't have to force anything to work. The right people will stay in your life. Damn. I feel like my energy just brought down the entire room, and there's no one here with me. Genuinely, I think it's really important to, I guess, in a sense, hold on to hope that you will find your person and your best friend in this world. I mean, there's what, 7, 8 billion people on the planet? One is at least bound to be your platonic soulmate or like your best friend or something. So yeah, this was really fun. I really like talking to you guys. If you guys want more story times, please let me know. I would absolutely love to make more story times, and I probably will soon. Okay, well, thanks for tagging along, guys. I'll see you in the next video. When? I don't know. On Thursday. Which Thursday? TBD. Follow my social medias, okay? Go like my recent Insta picture. I look real good. I'm just saying, if you want to send a little love on Valentine's Day, even though like when I post this, it's already gonna be past Valentine's Day, but still, show us some love. Okay, well, peace and love, guys. Till the next video. Deuces.